Hi, Gemini, Healing Grasshopper here to do your second week in January reading, the 9th through the 16th. Okay. Not reversed, either of them. So, Five of Wands talks about it's the conflict card. Not so often it can point to actual fighting, um, but a great deal of the time it can just point to some kind of struggle that we need to learn from. Because instead of the conflict card, it's more appropriate to call this the sparring card because if you look closely at this card, they're not really fighting. They're like play fighting, you know. It's just sparring. Um, and it's next to the judgment, and you have the justice card. So this is saying that this minor struggle that you're going through, just be sure not to blow it out of proportion in your head because what it's doing, this is a karmic, this represents a karmic lesson of some kind. So, and it'll do you very, very well to recognize that right away. Because as soon as you realize that this is a karmic lesson, it automatically diffuses and becomes less like threatening in your mind, if that makes sense. You're like, oh, I see. I'm supposed to be learning something from this, right? So a good example of that is a Karen, and some of you are probably laughing because I bring up Karens a lot because they're really good teaching tools. Um, Karens can come along and be so like out there and hostile that they can tend to drag you down to their vibration and make you angry, right? But if you're not self-aware and you let your impulses run away with you, right? But if you instead, if you're very, very present and you're able to stop yourself from getting angry and understand, like, wait, this is a Karen. Um, she's probably either mentally ill or very troubled. Um, I need to adjust my approach. Um, and maybe I can learn something about how to deal with Karens in the future. You see how it makes it so much easier than to be like, oh, she pisses me off and I'm going to tell her, you know, give her a piece of my mind and, then contribute to the negativity. It's very different, these two things. So, because we have the judgment card here, which is um, spirit awakening you to something. So, this is calling your attention to um, to like a rebirth. And a lesson can be likened to a rebirth. Justice is about balance and about karma. So that also ties into the whole Karen thing, right? One, the Karen could be just displaying horrendous behavior and knocking things down and destroying things and, being destructive in general. Um, and they are accruing bad karma to themselves. And that's another thing that you should recognize in justice, like, oh, that's their bad karma, but are you going to, stoop down to her level and accrue bad karma for yourself too? You don't want to do that because that would be possible, right? If you engaged with her in the fight and became destructive yourself. So this is very much a message of allowing the universe to balance things out when you are in the midst of imbalance or adversity or injustice. Okay? What else we got, Spirit? So appropriate, this card. We've got the Seven of Swords, which is about being smarter than your opponent. Okay? So it's coming out under the sparring card here. The Five of Wands. This guy is very clever. He's stolen away some swords from his opponent. This can also be literal, like disarming your opponents, right? Kill him with kindness, I just heard. That can be very disarming. Like people have nowhere to go when you kill them with kindness because you're not engaging in the fight. That kind of thing. Good. We're not reversed. None of them are reversed. None of these either. Okay. Three of Wands is being confident. This is the waiting for your ships to come in card. This is being confident that your chosen course of action is going to produce a good result, which has a snowball effect with energy and manifestation, right? And once you settle into that energy, it's going to lead you to Four of Wands, which is celebration after a job well done. Okay. Yeah, see? Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is um, comfort and abundance and a feeling of well being. This is all is well. Also, being satisfied with things, being satisfied. And what did I say about alchemizing? I mean, not alchemizing, of manifesting. You are manifesting a good result in the midst of adversity. You are changing the course of adversity. The sun, again, is a good result. This is the sun on your face and uh, optimism and feeling good about um, yourself and life and your surroundings. So this problem is going to end well if you course correct the way I told you. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is very much a card of patience. This guy is holding a pentacle, uh, which represents a, a good result, something of value. But his horse is not moving, it's standing still. So he's not in a hurry. He's taking his time to assess things. It's pretty much the same message that you got over here. If you practice patience, then you will emerge from this situation with something of value, which is most likely a feeling of accomplishment, but also, you know, karmic lessons, tools that you can take away from the situation, right? So, do we have clarity? No. Advice. Higher self. So you have one card from higher self deck coming. Gratitude. There will be so much to be grateful for in a situation like this. Number one, when you see, again, using the Karen, guys, let me know if this situation is a Karen for you. What is this adverse situation for you? I answer every single comment with glee, so don't hold back. Um, First of all, we can be grateful for the fact that our vibration is higher than this Karen's. Um, we have a connection to spirit. We have control over our impulses. We are self-aware, um, especially aware of um, the karmic lesson and the tools that we are going to be able to extract from this. There are so many things to be grateful for. Being grateful for the positive direction that our lives are going in with the supportive energy of Pluto and Aquarius that we're freshly in now, right? Our ability to manifest. I mean, I can go on and on and on with the gratitude. Okay, guys? Any more cards? That's the reading, guys. Very good reading. Very good opportunity for growth here. Um, it'll be a good week despite whatever adversity this is. Okay, Gemini. Um, please hit the like and subscribe button. Um, it is a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, and does a whole lot to help me and the channel, and my channel. So, um, even if you think you're subscribed, have a quick look anyway because you might be surprised that you're not subscribed, some of you. So, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, you can have it look at the playlists that I've made. There are many of them. There's a Gemini channel and many others. Well, playlist, rather. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks. Um, even while you're winding down uh, and sleeping, because watch hours mean everything to help a channel grow. So, thank you. I will speak to you soon, Gemini. Love, light, and many blessings.